Okay, I've got 180 seconds and a lot to say, so let's jump into it. Authentic, agentic, Afrocentric. Those words guided me throughout my faculty search and continue to shine a beacon of light above my desk today. As the world changes, I must remain steadfast in who I am and why I do the work I've been called to do. This APA award comes at an interesting time, like it's been said, not when it was fashionable to champion race-related scholarship and practice. In fact, it arrives amid executive orders to end so-called illegal discrimination and other political efforts to erase truth. From bulldozers tearing down the people's wing at the White House, to ICE snatching humans off the street, to unlawful missiles abroad, the most potent tool I'm encountering as a scientist is the eraser. Here's how I know. Over a year ago, I was invited to speak about my expertise, racial discrimination, racial socialization, and interventions for Black youth. After the election, I was warned that my presentation might have to change. Well, last week, I was asked to remove all mention of the word racial and submit slides for editing. But I'm a scientist, not a liar. I don't erase variables or findings to make others comfortable. No, my tools are specific, measurable, and solution-oriented, just like my guiding values: authentic, agentic, Afrocentric. Authenticity demands I show up consistently, whether in the urban communities where I live, work, play, and pray, or in the ivory towers that have tried to undervalue my science. I take lessons from each space and make good, necessary trouble. I will not capitulate or shapeshift just to get a grant or another award. Rather, I will continue to support Black youth and families thriving in the face of racial discrimination. Being agentic means using my skills to create change and help others do the same. I've developed theories, apps, VR games, policies, and community spaces while reaching people through TV, social media, newspapers, and direct contact. Hearing from families of 5-year-olds who saw me on the news or high schoolers studying my work keeps me motivated to continue for them. And Afrocentric, because centering Black culture as a solution has always been the way forward. We've saved this country and we'll do it again. Rest is essential, but so is activation. And translating our cultural practices into tools for resistance is the work I was made for. It's go time, y'all. To the APA, thank you. As I noted in our Presidential Task Force on Strategies to Eradicate Racism resolutions, the APA has caused great harm, but also holds great capacity for repair. I'll be sure we continue that work through my activism and scholarship. To my family, friends, neighbors, mentors, and mentees, you keep me going on the days I just want to pull the covers over my head. Much love. And finally, thank you to the organization that tries to silence me even as I was being honored for the work this very week. You reminded me that I don't need any institution to fulfill my God-given purpose. Instead, I'm streaming that talk live on my YouTube channel. So subscribe, and on Tuesday, November 18th from 12 to 1 Eastern, learn how racial discrimination impacts Black youth and how we resist it. I'm grateful deeply for this award. Thank you.
Thank you, Rihanna. Congratulations.